Hello everybody and welcome, I'm Son of Mogev. How are you guys doing? It's a cheery Wednesday afternoon and I'm playing some Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. I thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride. In my last video of this, one of my lovely subscribers had a fantastic idea, which was this. Yeah, that's a great idea. Recreate the Battle of Helms Deep, one of my favourite cinematic battles of, cinematic history. Yeah, that stuff. I love on-screen battles, they're just fantastical. So I've already got it all set up, I haven't run it through yet. I've done different iterations of it, but not this specific one. I think this is the most balanced of the ones that I've tried. The first couple that I tried were just a slaughter. The humans won without really any contest. So this is what we've got, look. We're on the World of Thieves map, which is basically a castle map. I don't know why it's called World of Thieves. So what we've got here, we've got 2,000 Uruk-hai attacking across the river. Not entirely accurate, but then I would need a Helms Deep map to make it accurate. And what we've got here, we've got some Gondor soldiers here, here and here. We've got archers set up to defend here and here and here. And these are our elven allies. And there's only 5 of them, but these elven huntresses are like super OP. Like one of these is like 50 elven archers from the films, and let's face it, it wasn't like the elves in Lord of the Rings were, underpowered or anything, was it? Let me kick the battle off. Place your bets now. See who you think is going to win. There's only about, I think, 400 actual troops difference. It's just that the humans have a vast terrain advantage. These guys are basically just storming the castle. I wonder if the terrain advantage they've got, which is pretty massive, if I'm fair, is going to make the difference between a win and a loss. I probably should have cut all this, but I'm just excited to see how it goes. There we go, look. I'm using the Soldiers of Gondor that I found in the modded section last time. Apparently there are no Rohirrim to use, so, we make do with what we've got. If I just show you how this looks, here's the last line of defence with the archers and the elven allies, look. Yeah. And then you've got the midline defence with the ranged defenders, and this is the first line of defence. These are basically cannon fodder, and if we go up and over, whoop, here's the enemy. Look how many there are, it's ridiculous. These ones are different to the ones I was using before. These ones look like the Uruk-hai from the film, where I feel like the other ones were more Uruk-hai from the books, but it's all good. Let's watch these guys get their murder on. Go! See, they almost immediately start skirmishing. I wish there was a battle simulator where you could just keep everybody in formation. I'm sure there is. Maybe one of the Total War games or something. I've got the Warhammer version of Total War 2, I think. I played it twice and just was so overwhelmingly bored with it that I never played it again, but I might have to dig that out. All that aside, sorry, I went off on a bit of a tangent. You see these archers, look. Not doing their best at the moment. A lot of arrows going into the ground. A lot of arrows going into the side of the castle as well, I might add, look. I guess their angle of attack isn't the best. It's kind of cool. Look at them. And running up over the hill, through the castle gates, and attacking these poor poor soldiers. But like I say, they are kind of skirmished at the moment. They're all broken up. Oh, I guess they're starting to pack in on this side, which isn't going to work too well for them because they're just going to get bippage from the bipperators. Let's come up here. So yeah, the cannon fodder very notably are not doing well. The Urukai are in front when it comes in terms of kills. If you look in the top left hand corner, it's like 220 to 170-ish. But this is probably where it's going to change. Because the Urukai have to run up here, like they did in the film. It was a big stone bridge in the film that led up to the Hornburg. But in this, it's a path. Like I say, I'll do the best with what I've got. But this is where they're going to get bunched up and just slaughtered by the archers. And you can see the numbers starting to change. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get a good view in the camera. There we go, I can leave it like that for a sec while I waffle in your ears. It should... I mean, if it's in the slightest bit accurate, all goes to the way I thought it would, the archers are going to make the world of difference here. And you can see that the soldiers of Gondor are slowly starting to creep up on the Urukai in kills. And they've actually just overtook them, and just as I was saying that. And if they can keep up killing more Urukai than Urukai kill them, they should win this. They've won this in every iteration I've done of this so far, but it was so vastly out of balance, where I don't know exactly the mechanics of this game or how really it works, that I was just, you know, having unfair battles and being like, oh look, they won. Shock and horror. But this is pretty well balanced so far. The Urukai started off winning, but like I say, the people they beat were cannon fodder, so it doesn't really matter. This is what's going to make the difference. This is the equivalent of the film version where they couldn't breach the walls. Spoiler alert until they did. Do I have to give spoiler alerts for, like, I don't know, like 20-year-old films? When did Lord of the Rings trilogy actually come out? I feel like it was like 20 years ago. I think I was in university when those films, I should say, came out. But if you look on the right, look, you can see the archers are starting to meet their demise. Although, you know, they are still like 100 or so kills ahead of the Urukai. And I think they're still gaining ground. The Urukai are running out of that trench, that choke point. I pointed with my finger, knowing full well that you can't see, but it's this bit. They're running out of there, straight into enemy fire, and it does not appear that it's going well for them. I think the sheer number of Urukai in this is, you know, going well for them, but there were a lot more bad guys than good guys in the films as well, so that was kind of the thing, wasn't it? The humans had all the good quality heroes, all the legendary heroes of old and new heroes, and they were much better quality troops, but they just didn't have the numbers. Oh, look! Some Urukai have decided to be brave. Yes, U-10 Urukai are going to take on those 200 soldiers and I think 100 archers. Yeah, that's going to happen. The soldiers of Gondor are still in front, but not by much. The Urukai are slowly bringing it back again. Sign of a good battle, whether it swings one way and then back again and then back again. Oh, oh no. Oh, all the archers are dead. Ooh, this is going to be rough. Let's get in here and see what's going on. Again, this is another point where the Iroquois get all choked up by the castle gates. I mean, choked up in the military sense, not the emotional sense, and they just get slaughtered by the archers. Although, these archers don't seem that great. They're either shooting their friends in the back, which I assume doesn't do damage, or they're shooting over their heads, which doesn't hit anything. I did try and put them, like, up here, but apparently you're not allowed to do that. It just deletes them from existence when you try that. It's a bit unfortunate, but... yeah, the Iroquois are definitely pulling this back. There's still only about 400, 350, about that range of units ahead, which is exactly where they started. It's remained surprisingly even given my previous attempts. What we need now is like I don't know, like an Aragorn type. Well, I mean, we need the trilogy, don't we? We need the Aragorn and the Legolas and the Gimli to... I need to said Boromir for some reason, I don't know why. And the Gimli to come and ride out and save the day. Oh, yeah, I think it's over. It's pretty much just these elves left. And although these are overpowered, they can't take on, what, 500 Uruk-hai. So how many were actually left? Not many. Jesus, look at it out here. Look at all the dead. That's horrendous. There's actually still more outside the castle gates. A lot more. Damn. If I cut the Uruk-hai numbers down by about 500, it might just tip the other way. But, evil wins the day, I guess, this time round. There we go. Shorter video than normal, but like I say, I was just trying this fun thing that one of my subscribers suggested, so I thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already done that. And, yeah, check out my other videos. I've got, at the end, I'm putting links to my playlists and suggested videos for you guys, so you don't miss out on content you might enjoy. So keep that in mind, and I'll see you real soon with another video that probably won't be battle based, but probably will involve murder, because it's me and, you know, I like my murder. Yes, so until next time that I do in fact see you with another video, be good and nice to each other, and I will do the same. I think I said that yesterday. I don't know what to say at the end of my video, so I just spout nonsense until my brain goes, it's time to stop, son of Mogeths. Stop talking and end the video. Like I'm doing now.